In the middle of the vast ocean, fishing boats sail out to sea day and night. Each haul of nets is a story about hardship, joy, and surprises from the ocean floor. Let's follow the fishermen to discover the journey of hunting for seafood resources in the vast ocean. The giant cable winch began to rotate, gradually swallowing meter after meter of heavy rope from the seabed. The fishermen stood firm, concentrating on the controls, because even the slightest mistake could be dangerous. Each loop of rope was pulled back, preparing to bring the net full of seafood onto the deck. From deep under the water, a giant net gradually emerged, bulging with tons of shrimp and fish inside. The waves were strong, but the net was still pulled closer to the boat, promising a bumper catch. This was the moment every fisherman had been waiting for, the result of a whole day drifting in the middle of the ocean. As the nets were pulled close to the side of the ship, each hold open, tons of bright red shrimp and fish poured onto the deck, creating a lively seafood waterfall. The splashing, the water, and the cheers combined to create the characteristic music of each successful fishing trip. The giant net slowly sank, stretching out across the sea like an arm reaching out to embrace the entire seafood resource. Below, each mesh of the net began to trap, waiting for the fish to swim by. On deck, the fishermen watched closely, because this was the decisive moment of the whole trip. After many hours of setting traps under the sea, the ship began to collect the nets. Each heavy net was pulled up, gradually rising above the water, revealing the sparkling silver spots of the fish inside. The fishermen strained to operate the winch, bringing the precious nets back to the deck. Under the early morning sunlight, fishermen bend down to pull each meter of heavy net from the seabed. Their calloused, seawater-soaked hands still work quickly, keeping a steady rhythm so the net doesn't get tangled. Each time they pull up, there is a new hope for a full catch of fish. The last lift of the net brought a school of silver fish that glistened on the deck. The fishermen quickly gathered the fish. The cheers resounding in the open sea seemed to dispel all fatigue. This was the moment the whole trip had been waiting for, the sweet reward after so many hours of struggling with the wind and waves. For fishermen work together in harmony, using both their arms and backs to pull the heavy net from the sea. The wet net threads slide through their gloved hands, taking with them each fish and squid caught. That is the power of team spirit, an indispensable element on every trip out to sea. After pulling the net, the fish are quickly sorted and put into boxes. The fishermen work hard to put the fish in the ice storage cellar to preserve their freshness. Each fish is part of the collective achievement, crystallized from sweat and effort in the middle of the ocean. In the pitch-black night, the lights on the boat shine down on the sea, clearly showing every move of the fishermen. They stand in a line, pulling the net together in an atmosphere of urgency but determination. This is an important moment, because the nighttime catch often brings many surprises from the ocean floor. The heavy net was lifted from the water, pouring down onto the deck in the night light. Big fish, small fish, even rare seafood species sparkled under the lights, proving a bountiful catch. Cheers rang out, dispelling the cold and fatigue of the long sea voyage. Fresh fish crates of various types are neatly arranged in the ship's hold. Each fish is a testament to a day of hard work at sea. Immediately after, the fish are buried in a thick layer of ice, preserving their freshness until they reach the dock, all ready to bring meals rich in the flavor of the sea to every family. The journey at sea has come to an end, bringing with it the joy of a full catch of fish. Thank you to the audience for joining us on today's fishing trip. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on new journeys. See you again on the next trips.